Olá, eu sou a Renata Gandolfo. Bem-vindos a mais um Entrevista. Hoje nós estamos com a Carolyn. Ela é autora de alguns de nossos livros e veio para a Conferência Fiel de Mulheres 2018. Carolyn, o que você poderia dizer para as mulheres solteiras mais maduras, acima dos 40 anos, sobre a expectativa do casamento? Como que elas podem estabelecer um equilíbrio entre a tensão e a expectativa de poderem casar ou de serem solteiras permanentemente?
This is almost another book in and of itself. But the thing that I really want to encourage women with who have a hope of marriage is that the Lord is capable of bringing a blessing at any stage in life. I've seen women get married at all stages. I've seen the Lord bring husbands to women of various ethnicities, backgrounds, physical abilities, testimonies of a wide variety. So there's no reason that you're ever disqualified for being married. That said, I also want to encourage women who are single and approaching 40 that this is actually a hard season. And I want those in the culture around them in the church to understand that your late 30s are a tough season of mourning, lost opportunities, and to be patient and gracious with women who are going through this, because it's a door that's shutting to the hope of being married and a biological mother. And it is just as much a real grief to women who are single as those who've miscarried, who are married, or other opportunities that the church is often better at recognizing. That said, then, I would also say not to lose hope and faith in God. If you had told me when I first became a Christian that I would still be single more than a few decades later, I would have just been horrified. And I'm not sure that I would have had the faith to keep going, because the grace for our future and our future imaginings isn't there. But when we walk through into that time period, we realize that the Lord has grace for us and that we can endure things we thought would be unimaginable. Now, that said, I think it's also helpful to have a sense of humor about things. Somebody once tried to encourage me by telling me the story of their great aunt Ida, a woman who got married for the first time at 73. You know, they're always moving those goalposts out, like later and later, you know, and they're like, oh, don't worry, I knew somebody who got married at 40. Oh, you're past 40, wait, okay, here's somebody older. And so great aunt Ida got married at 73, but unfortunately, she got Alzheimer's the following year. And when her husband died of cancer, she didn't even remember that she'd once been married to him. And they're like, so remember that there's never too late. Remember Aunt Ida. And I was like, what part of that story is encouraging? Like she finally got married and then didn't remember it? I was like, so here's the thing. Have a sense of humor, because the thing that lasts into eternity, and I mean this very seriously to everyone who's listening, the gifts that are for this life, being married and a mother, they point to the things that go on into eternity. Everything that lasts into eternity is still ours. There is nothing that has been passed over in your life. And though it is a real sacrifice to be faithful to the Lord, faithful in your sexuality as a single woman, it is a test in this culture. But there is nothing of eternal value that is not already yours. And that's where you obtain the grace to live by faith as a single woman who is older.
Muito obrigada, Carolyn.
Thank you.